from NBC News. This is Today with Kathie Lee Gifford and Hoda and Kathie, live from Studio 1A in Rockefeller Plaza.
Yeah. This week we're celebrating moms and all the amazing things they do, and one of those mothers is Cindy Campbell. You're going to love her.
Cindy's son Ty lost his battle with a rare and aggressive pediatric cancer in 2012 when he was just 5 years old. Since then, Cindy and her husband Lou have found a way to honor Ty's memory.
My mouth's not working. Can, feed me my lollipop? Or my hand feels funny. Can you do it for me? But he wasn't complaining. He just wanted to keep playing. He just wanted us to manipulate the toy or show him something. He didn't get worked up over it.
He was a wise guy, too. He loved nothing more than to tease people, especially us.
This is a really big mess here. I wonder how we could get that mess clean. What do we say? What do we say?
Don't say that again. Even though he was battling cancer, he talked about jumping in muddy puddles when he got better. And that's why we started the Muddy Puddles Project, because that was the epitome of childhood. And that was what Ty is all about, laughing, having fun, being a kid.
Cindy and Lou created Muddy Puddles Project in conjunction with the Ty Lewis Campbell Foundation to raise money for pediatric cancer research and to encourage families to let their kids just be kids. It's so nice to meet you.
You are amazing, by the way. We have to say, finding the strength to start an organization like this when you yourself are going through such fresh pain. How were you able to do that?
Well, as a parent, we went through such, trials and tribulations, and through the whole cancer journey, we saw that the treatment options just weren't available to our son, and it was very frustrating. My husband and I were constantly researching. So as you can imagine, you want to do anything you can to save your child.
You will do anything.
And you will. And we just were always asking, well, what can we do differently? What might work this time? Let's try something, and it just wasn't available. So my husband and I decided that we were going to dedicate, we knew then, that we wanted to raise money to help support the research, the promise that's out there, and help fund some of the projects and the clinical trials. And, the Muddy Puddles Project was just a great platform to help us do that.
And that's because it was such a rare disorder that he had, that there just wasn't, not enough children suffered from it in a way.
Right, well, and the truth is that's with any childhood cancer, with the exception of leukemia, really, there hasn't been much progress made because there's hundreds of different categories and thousands of rare tumors. So childhood cancer is lumped together as a whole, but really it's fragmented into hundreds and thousands of different types of cancer, and it's studied as childhood cancer as opposed to, kidney cancer or prostate cancer or breast cancer.
I hear a little voice from over there. It's like, I think your other son is there.
My son is here. He's 5.
And your dad, your husband,
my husband Lou,
his father's there too.
There he
The
is.
two of you together, you and your husband, are really a force. I mean, because a lot of times, it's hard, but marriages sometimes have difficulty making it through something so tough. It seems like it was the opposite for you guys.
It was. It made us closer because we both felt so, the love for Ty is just so strong, and it really helped keep our family together through it all.
He's a magical little guy.
He's a magical little guy.
And you said you were forever changed. Tell us about that.
I was a typical working mom, that I was stressed over work. I was stressed over dinner, bath, bed, and, pouring a glass of wine at the end of the day saying, life is hard, this is exhausting, and it is on a daily basis. But now I'm forever changed in the sense that I always try to have that perspective that, hey, my son didn't have the chance to do, the future that I thought he would have. And I always try to reflect on that and remind other parents to take a step back. And that's really what the Muddy Puddles Project is all about, to remember, let kids be kids, because there's kids out there that can't. And so, try to always remember that and have that perspective. And those days are so fleeting, the beautiful days with your kids. So,
well, Cindy, thank you. You do so much for other families, so we want to do a little something for you guys. So we decided, if it's okay with you, we'd like to send you guys to Orlando, Florida for 4 days, 3 nights. You'll have great hotel accommodations at the Castle Hotel. You get round-trip airfare. Also included, you're going to have a 2-day, 2-park tickets at Universal, so you can go to you can enjoy the park. So just to take a little time for you and your family.
So amazing.
Oh,
Thank
you're
you
so
the least we can do. Thank you
so much.
Thank you.
And to find out more about the Ty Lewis Campbell Foundation and the Muddy Puddles Project, head to klgandhoda.com.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Cindy.
All right.